Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Morrisville. Welcome back to another edition of Nighttime in the Morning. Today is Wednesday, March 4th. I'm Lily Yang.
And I'm Morelli Sandy, and here are your news stories for today. On this day in history, in 1931, President Hoover signed a congressional act making the Star-Spangled Banner the official national anthem. The Star-Spangled Banner was composed on September 14, 1814 by Francis Scott Key after witnessing a massive overnight British bombardment of Fort McHenry in Maryland during the War of 1812. Throughout the 19th century, the Star-Spangled Banner was used in the armed forces, but it wasn't until 1931 that Congress passed an act confirming Wilson's presidential order, and President Hoover signed it into law.
The Australian state of New South Wales has finally seen the end of the devastating bushfires. Yesterday was the first time since early July 2019 that there were no active bush or grass fires in the state. The fires have left at least 25 people dead, 3,000 homes destroyed, and has affected up to 1 billion animals. Though the fires were brought under control from the torrential rains, New South Wales is now dealing with flooding and damaging winds.
On Tuesday morning, Nashville, Tennessee residents suffered through the second most deadly tornado in Tennessee history. This tornado tore through people's homes and killed at least 24 people, and 77 people have been confirmed missing after this tragic event. Tennessee Governor Bill Lee, who declared a state of emergency Tuesday, called the devastation heartbreaking. But Lee also noted that he is proud in how survivors have banded together in the aftermath to help their fellow Tennesseans amid the destruction and loss.
Your quote of the day is by George Bernard Shaw. A life spent making mistakes is not only more honorable, but more useful than a life spent doing nothing. He is saying that it's better to spend life trying and making mistakes than not doing anything. Now for your school announcements.
In order for you to receive a decal to park on campus during your senior year, you must attend a mandatory safe driving presentation with a parent or guardian. Attendance will be taken the night of the presentations. Officer McQuestion will be conducting the mandatory safe driving presentations on the following days: April 23rd at 7 p.m., May 7th at 7 p.m., and May 13th at 7 p.m. All presentations will be held in the Morrisville Auditorium. Current 11th grade and 10th grade students are invited to these presentations. MH Hope Club will be collecting lotion and hand sanitizer during the week of March 2nd to March 6th in support of Her Lift. Please drop off all donations to room 216, the main office, the cafeteria, or any labeled donation box. Thank you for your support.
Night Writers magazine has extended its deadline to the end of this week. March 6th, submit your writings or artwork to be featured in this year's issue. We are making a correction. The Google Classroom code is at the bottom of the screen. The administration would like to remind you to help keep yourself and others healthy. You should wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds, especially after blowing your nose, coughing, or sneezing, going to the bathroom, and before or preparing food. Come support the MH musical The Little Mermaid. Tickets are $10. Performances are Thursday at 7 p.m., Friday at 7 p.m., and 2 opportunities on Saturday at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m.
As a way to inspire new people to read together, Miss Carol would like to propose a book of the month. This month, she is recommending Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. She was inspired to read this book after reading Jane Eyre last year in her AP Lit class. The Bronte sisters have extremely similar writing styles. Here's a quick summary. Written by Emily Bronte, the third eldest Bronte sibling, Wuthering Heights was published in the 19th century in London and is now considered a classic piece of English literature. The novel revolves around a variety of Victorian themes such as love, gender roles, family, and religion. Mainly set in a house eponymously named Wuthering Heights, the novel delves into the past of the Heathcliff, a reserved and introverted man, and his knitted relationships with his entangled circle of family and acquaintances. The core of the novel focuses on his love toward Catherine, a woman introduced with 3 distinct last names. Told from the perspective of an unreliable narrator, the readers delve into a convoluted history fueled by fervent emotional drives. As her only published work, this novel successfully cements Emily Bronte's reputation as an accredited English writer at a time where female literary figures were just rising to prominence. Those are your news stories and announcements for today. We hope that you have enjoyed this edition of Nighttime in the Morning.
Tune in tomorrow for another edition of Nighttime in the Morning from our Block 4 team. Have a wonderful day, Morris Hills. I'm Lily Yang.
And I'm Morelli Sandy, and that's what's coming down from the top of the hill.